Skadoosh, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I am Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming, and today we are going to be playing something a little different. Once every set, I like to take a look over at the fishbowl and see what's been cooking up over there and the goldfish. And today I came across a deck. It's a 5-color build. Very, very cool. I only made one minor little change to it, but the deck revolves around some cards you don't see too much play. Death's Oasis is one of them, and I thought it was pretty neat. Now, this is 5 colors, okay? So stick with me. There's a lot to go over here. And the gameplay is just going to be like, whoa. Like, it's a lot to take in. Death's Oasis. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then return a creature card with lesser converted mana cost than the creature that died from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, it sounds confusing at first, but it's pretty basic. And another cool thing is, for one, you sacrifice Death's Oasis, you gain life equal to the greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. Which a creature we would be controlling would be something like our friend Artisan, which is a great card. It's the Nightmare. It's the newer, one of the newer cards from the latest set. And when you sacrifice, Fiend Artisan gets +1/+1 for each card in your graveyard. So this thing can be like a 10/10, a 12/12. You're going to see a lot of times it gets very, very large. So if we were to sacrifice our Death's Oasis and gain a whole bunch of life, if we're in a pinch, we can do that. Just one little cool trick in the deck. What is the deck designed to do? Well, it's designed for things to die and to come back to life with either flying or just to come back onto the from the graveyard to the battlefield. So we have Alseid of Life's Bounty. This thing, we can give it protection. Not it protection, but one of our creatures. Usually like our Artisan or something, because it can get very, very large over time. And we just give it protection from whatever color, swing in, close out the game. Gilded Goose, because we are running 5 colors, guys. And we also need sack outlets. Goose is amazing for that. The only downside is it has flying, so it doesn't come back with flying if we had our Luminous Broodmoth out and we were to sack it. Mire Triton, because it has a death touch, and also it takes the 2 cards of our library, puts them into the graveyard, and get a little bit of life as well. Having a death touch creature is not bad. And you're going to notice there is quite a bit of these 1 creatures, but there's a good reason for it, because we can tutor them up with our Fiend Artisan. We'll get to that in a second. Paradise Druid, again, we're going to need to fix our mana. 5 colors is not an easy task to run right now in Standard. All right, it's just not. Then we have Lazav, the Multifarious, which can be fun. He can become a copy of a creature in our graveyard, which is pretty legit. Anything we need, just make a copy of it. Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. This is one of the cards that's fun to play with when you're running something like, where's it at? When you're running something like the Death's Oasis and the Luminous Broodmoth, because they're going to end up coming back or bringing something back with them upon death, which is pretty cool. Kroxa is going to make our opponent have to discard a card, and if they can't, they're going to lose 3 life, which is not too shabby, man. On top of that, we have Fiend Artisan. For X and 1 green or 1 black, sacrifice another creature, search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle your library, activates the ability only time you cast sorcery. It's basically a tutor, and can get any creature card from our library and put it on the battlefield. That's really cool. And we sacrifice something. So to have it all synergize, we sacrifice something alongside with like Luminous Broodmoth, and then that sacrificed creature would just come back with flying, and it works out pretty legit. It's a lot of fun. Or just get rid of a Gilded Goose, whatever the case may be. Then we have a Woe Strider. And as a battlefield, it just creates basically more creatures for us. We can sacrifice, or also if we really are in a pinch, we can even tutor this up. We can get in our hand, probably not the normal card we want to tutor, but the fact that we can scry something whenever something's sacrificed is not too bad. That does help a bit. So it could help us fix the top of our library a little bit. Plus it comes back with 2 +1/+1 counters on it when it does escape. Not bad. Titan of Nature's Wrath. This is how we're going to gain a bunch of life. This is going to be a very large creature on the battlefield for us. This is going to be card draw as well. This is going to help us win matches, even up against like a crazy mono red build. I'm sure we could take out, because we're going to have some tricks up our sleeve, a lot of life gain, and just very, very annoying cards that our opponent has to deal with. Very, very fun. One of the key cards in the deck. Then we have Death's Oasis. All right, we already covered that. It is a heck ton of fun. You're going to see how the deck all plays out. Luminous Broodmoth, though, is another card. It's similar to the Death's Oasis, kind of, but not really, but kind of. Luminous Broodmoth. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Death's Oasis kind of more so just gives us another card, But Mothra, anything that does not have flying, when it does die, it comes back with flying. So those ETB triggers are amazing. Entering the battlefield triggers are amazing with Mothra. Elspeth Conquers Death, just 2 copies. They were running 3, but I took out 1. I just thought it was too much, and plus, I also changed the land base a little bit. I noticed we were struggling to get white, to get planes on the field, and to cast some of our spells. And some of our most important spells, they run 2 white. Without Mothra, Supersonic Queen, this deck is kind of shapoopy, so you really want to make sure this is in your deck if you're going to try this out. Elspeth Conquers Death, just gets rid of stuff, also brings back a creature from our graveyard. That is very, very huge and important. Yes, absolutely. And we can exile something with 3 or greater from our opponent. That's big. Kenrith the Return King, because we can play any one of these. We can do the 5, the 4, the 3, the 2, or the 1. Doesn't matter what it is. Kenrith, we can cover it all. You know, it's really sweet. We can use every single one of his abilities, so it's a great card to have inside the deck. Plus, you could tutor him up if need be. Cavalier of Night, awesome. Take something out, kill it. This thing can even come back with flying. And, you know, it's got lifelink. It's just a lot of things. It takes out a creature, brings back something with 3 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. Guess who? Yeah, Uro. That's right. You know, I could almost consider running 2 of these, but I think 1 is correct because of our land base. We're running 5 colors, guys. This is no easy task. Here's what I came up with. The 2 plains, 1 island, 1 swamp, 1 mountain, 1 forest, 1 overgrown tomb, 1 stomping ground, 2 temple gardens, 1 breeding pool, 3 Ketria Triomes, 4 Indatha Triomes, 3 Zagoth Triomes, and then 4 Fabled Passage. Not an easy task by any means, okay? The sideboard, I believe I left it the same. You got your Timorite, Mystical Dispute, Mythos of Nethroi, Unmoored Ego, because it takes out just anything. There's a lot of cards, a lot of decks this will shut down. You know, if Wynata is a card. Well, I'm sorry, we're shutting down Wynata. If you shut down Wynata, you almost shut down that entire deck. It's going to be very sluggish. It's not going to be that impactful, you know. Same with a few other cards, you know, Gyrunda, you know, for another card you could shut down. There's a lot of decks out there that really revolve around one card, like ours, Mothra. We really need Mothra to really do a lot and punish our opponent. Without Mothra, this deck loses a lot of its luster. So Unmoored Ego is pretty great. Night of Autumn, pretty cool. Leyline of the Void times 3. And Elspeth Conquers Death, as well as Massacre Girl. That is the entirety of the deck. Check out this gameplay, completely different from normal builds you'll see on the channel. It's 5 colors, standard. Oh, let's have some fun. Skadoosh. Okie doke. We'll keep. Look at all these tries, man. I think we'll start with a try. I'm in no rush, really. They all got forests, wouldn't you know? Which one's got the red? You do. Come on to Papa. Okay. Let's see what opponent's cooking, if you know what I'm saying. What a fun deck. I can't say it enough. Not mono red. Couldn't we slow things down? Opponent, why you gotta be so cruel? Okay. I'll just smack you down. Go with the Goose Boy. Really trying to get these tri-lands out the best we can. These Triomes. I mean Triomes. Bone Crusher hits us. Yikes. What a rascal. This guy's a rascal. This guy is a rascal. I guess we can smather you down. Go to Kroxa. Not really what I wanted to do. Opponent. We'll see you later, alligator. Okay, that goes in the bye-bye bin. Opponent's off to a slow start. We are off to a miraculously slow start. A miraculously slow. Can there be a miraculously slow? I think so. If there is one, its name is Joe. Eee. All right. Oh, another Fervent Champion. What do you know? Okay. Minimal damage coming in so far. I enjoy. Oh, another one of you. We're really not hitting much here. We're probably going to get Fiend Artisan out and have to tutor up something like our friend, which I probably should have tutored up in the beginning to begin with. You know what I'm saying, guys? I think I'll have you come down, and we'll go that Fiend route. We do got a little 3/3 action. Pretty cool. I'm sure he's dead to just about everything in his deck. But we need you to survive, my friend. He may just pump an attack. If he has removal, I'm sure he'd use that first. Robber of the Ridge. You son of a biscuit! Can you believe that crap? That's exactly what we needed. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. We have no other creature to sack yet. That's going to hurt. We have a 5/5 out. That's legit. I could get another one of these out. We can sack that and get another one. Oh, I'd hate to do that right now. We really need Mothra. Oh, I can't. I just can't. No attack. We need Mothra. We just need Mothra. Come on, Mothra. Opponent. Boss out outbound Crushy. Yeah, I can easily block anything now. That's right, buddy. Gain some life. Oh, there's a goose right there. How funny is that? I guess we play the goose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the goose. We sacrifice the goose. X is 4. We'll auto pay. Sacking a goose. And then we have to get Mothra's game out. Yes. Beautiful. No attack. And then after this, now we just start tutoring up, sacrificing, tutoring up, sacrifice. It'll be a real hoot and holler. Opponent's a little frustrated. Yikes. I think I'm only going to block the one dude. I'm only going to block the rich boy. Because I don't like how he just messes with us. This does take out more, though. Maybe I should block... he's probably got his Embercleave, though. No, he just shocks. Alright. It's a lot of damage, my friends. He didn't even pump. He could have pumped. Plays my Mothra. I don't think it matters what we get here. We do got Mr. Kroxa. He would enter the battlefield. I could also sacrifice this guy. We probably want to get some lands. So we're going to pay 3. I believe we want to pay 3. Or are we going to go 5? We could also have that killed. Oh, wow. We should probably go with that. Pay 5? I probably should have... No, it's not going to... we could have attacked first. Can I cancel all that? And then swing first? He's not going to block that. He's not going to block that. Hooray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or could I go with Paradise? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we would need to do it this way. Auto pay. Sacrifice Triton. We don't get him back. We do get Mr. Cavalier. I'm trying to think if there's something better I could do. I just think Cavalier's the way to go. We got to take out Mothra. It's too big of a threat. Oh, another creature. Oh, yikes. Oops. Oops. You come back. Just this one time. We will ping you. Alright, that finally goes bye-byes. We bring back that as an 8-8. With flying. And we got the 4-5 Cavalier. Wow. There's a lot of thinking involved in this build here, in this deck. So you just got to make sure like you dot all your you got to dot your T's and cross your I's, guys. You know what I'm saying? We have fun. Okay. I don't think he has an Ember Cleave or anything. I guess we shall block you. I guess if he has Ember Cleave though, we lose that. I think I'll take out you and you. And I don't want you to do anything. So we'll just do that. You could also pump as well. He doesn't do anything. Wow, okay. Annex. Scorch Spitter. Come on, big top deck. Oh, Lazav. Lazav, you don't do much for us, my friend. I guess we do need to get Paradise out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go. I think I'll have you swing in for. Well, you tap though. If we can't do that. We could bring you back from heck. We could do that. We're gonna sack. Yeah, we'll do 4. We don't need 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the max we can pay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll sack out Paradise. We'll get a copy of Paradise. And then we go dig in. I think we just get Uro. I think we just get Uro. Woe Strider would be cool, but Uro, really. Just for card draws and stuff. And plus it has the fun shenanigans here. The life gain. Oh, wow. Do another Uro. And then it comes back. Do it all again. It's just silliness. That's Oasis. We want you, baby. Okay. I will swing with just you. I feel like we could swing with both. And we'll be alright. But we better keep the one back. So we'll swing with just the 3-4. Crazy shenanigans, huh? Death's Oasis. Opponent making that big move, just swing all in. Actually, I'm going to have you block you, and you are going to block you. He may have popped the Ember Cleave, but this way we're going to gain the life. He did not pop it. Sweet. 10-10 Fiend Artisan flying. That's like game with just him alone. Good game, man. That was a good game. Death's Oasis. Okay. Do we want to play another sack here? We could just play this outright, honestly. That comes out tapped. Goes away. Triggers. Get it back. Another Death Oasis. Trigger from death. Choose one. Kroxa will be fun. We could have now... Fiend Artisan would have been the obvious choice, for sure. Let's go... Return a creature card with converted mana cost. With converted mana cost, then the creature that died to your hand. That just... You know how confusing that sounds? Can I go with Fiend Artisan? Sure you can, Billy. Sure you can. How does that work? So you gain life equal to the creature, the greatest converted mana cost among creatures you control. Wow, that would definitely keep you in the match for a while, huh? All right, Billy. I guess we just swing in here and just finish it out. There's really no like fantastic stuff I care to do there. Good game. Wow, just learning the deck is a lot of fun, but like just to see like how crazy things can get, you know, it's really a moment in time. I mean, that already starts out kind of good. All right, 5 colors, crazy trying to use a 5-color deck right now in standard. That is decent. We're gonna, ooh, do I even want to start off with that? We're going to be a turn behind no matter how you look at it because of the land base. There's no sense in rushing to a Mothra. I mean, we could, but... If I start this way, and we get Goose, we still have a whole turn where this sits. I'm just going to play this first. I'm just going to play it first, guys. All right, let's get some organization. There we go. Forest and a Pelter. Ooh, Fabled Passage, huh? All right, that produces green. Yes, good. On we go. Get Mr. Paradisio. Now, we could get a Mothra already. I would like that. A turn 3 Mothra. Did not see that coming. A turn 3 Mothra and Euro. Oh, that's fun too. Okay. So we will have this come on out. We got Mothra cooking. Opponent. I hope this stays on the board. If it does, oh, we feel good. What a rascal. It stays on the board. Ooh, he pumps up the jam. Does opponent want to lose something? No, he does not. No, he does not. No, he does not at all. All right, now here's where things can get a little silly, Billy. All right. Not sure what color we need. I'm going to hold that in my hand just to make sure. We will play Uro. It hits. We get the card draw. We gain the 3 life. And we put a land on the battlefield. Hot diggity dogs. I'll put Zagatha, because we can always have Fabled then come on down. Now that comes back with flying, but we get the trig again. That alone is nasty. It's something I thought about when this first came out. I just thought it would be so difficult to get that kind of synergy to work. But as you can see right now, we're off to the races. Another land card. Sure, go at you. That was a huge payday right there, my friends. That was a huge payday. I don't know what color we need. Is there blue in this? Blue? We got blue. I guess we'll just grab up a green. I don't know. I don't really think it matters too much, my friends, except for casting this. Now, we could also go with the Fiend Artisan. How many we got in the grave? Just nothing, really. I think I'll get him out just to get him out. Sure. I'm not going to attack. Questing Beast. This guy's a rascal. I guess I will block. It doesn't matter who I block. We can't block Beast, and the other two both have Trample 4/4. Alright, so we do take a little hit. Gain a little bit of life. There you go, gain a little bit of life. Need some life gain. Okay. Now is the time we probably want to tutor up something, huh? I would have to say, my friends. But what do we go and grab? What do we go and grab? Creature card can mana cost X or less. X is 5? Do I have any 6? I guess we go at 5. Yeah. We'll auto pay it. I will sack my Paradise Druid for the greater good. He comes back with flying. Now we do have Kroxa. Cavalier is pretty legit. I was thinking, honestly, like Kenrith. Cavalier will work too, though. Cavalier's pretty slick. And then I guess, I hate to do this, but we will sacrifice our Druid. I will take out Mr. Questing Beast. No, we got the 4/5 lifelinker. That does go a long way, my friends. Does go a long way. Alright. I'll play Gilded Goose. And we will not swing because we want to protect against that 3/1. Alright. He drills us with another Questing Beast Bill. Alright, this guy's a frickin' rascal. So we're going to block you, and we're going to block you. And I guess I can... There's no point to chump on that. We'll just let that hit. Okay, we gain some life. Hooray. This comes back, even more brutal. I guess we can go with Uro, because the triggers are nasty. Sacrifice another creature. You don't say. I wish we could sacrifice something other than our Goose, but we'll go with Goose. Wow. Very, very punishing, man. That, like the trickery afoot is insane. It's a good game. Yeah. That is so cool. What a fun, cool deck. I really like it. Looks like we could do something with all that. Garuda. Go you. I did that because it had the red in it, for anyone wondering. Interesting, interesting. Play you. Just in case we do like a Kroxa or something, you know. Having two of our, or having both of our Elspeth deaths right now in hand is pretty good. That could shut down our opponent's build really quick. Too bad we can't make him discard it because it's in his sideboard, and he can always play it because it starts in his opening hand, which is absolutely busted if you ask me. But that's companions for you. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if all these companions get banned. What to do? I guess play you tapped. Go with Paradise. Sure. No attack. Opponent hit 0 ramp. So, I mean, we are way ahead of our opponent. We can already get our Kenrith out and do whatever. He could board wipe, though, but even a board wipe wouldn't do a whole lot. We'll see. Does nothing, and we drew what we want. We drew our Mothra. Opponent and Garuda not hitting any rampa. Do I go our Artisan here? Yeah, I guess in case he wipes, you know, we just get it back, whatever. Opponent's in a real big bind now. I don't know if he can come back from this. Because at this point, we can go digging. Oh, he's going to Gyruda right now. Let's go, pal. Saddle up the mule, boss. Let's get at it, daddy-o. Ooh. Here we go. Gyruda. Ooh, yeah, some action, baby. Mill me, daddy-o. Mill me. Yes, make my fiend bigger. What do you got there, friend? Thassa. Wow. He's already bouncing stuff. Make my artisan larger. What do you get this time? Oh, another artisan in the bin. Oh, he's a 5/5. Are you watching him grow? He should get artisan, if anything. I would grab artisan. He grabs another Gyruda. Mills again. We got a 7/7 artisan. What is this guy's deal? It'd be a... Wow. What a little rascal, huh? I should probably take out his Thassa. How many does he have in the bin right now? None. That means he has more to come. What a little turd nugget. That's... Having Mothra is really obnoxious as well. Thassa's really bad too. We gotta take out Thassa. Get over here! Thank you. Alright. There's no point to attack with anything. We're just gonna hang out. Get rid of Thassa. He might have to hard cast Thassa again. He might have Thassa in his hand. Opponent. I mean, without a board wipe, we are looking pretty crazy. Now, remember, he's nothing if he can't bounce. So if he doesn't have bounce, yeah, I understand you're thinking. With no bounce, he has no plan. Tameo. Tameo's ugly. She can return stuff from a graveyard. Is she going to do that? No, she's going to go looking for Thassa. 100. I got 100 on it. $100 on it. She goes for Thassa. Anybody want to bet? Anybody want to bet? Place your bets. Thassa Deep Dwelling. Oh, rascally rabbit got him. 1, 2, 3. Cannot cast yet. That's beautiful. Okay, we will... Elspeth conquers death. When Thassa hits, I guess. It really didn't do too much for us. We could go king. We could also start cooking. We could start cooking. Should we start cooking here? We should start cooking. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. X is 3. We will sacrifice... Oh, wait, we can auto pay. I will sacrifice Druid. Now we got Uro, which is what I wanted. Pretty sure we want Uro. Okay, Uro hits. Get to gain some life, get some trigs, play Indatha. Comes back again, gain some life, draw some cards. Oh, I didn't really care for that. We do got more lands, that's kind of cool. That's about all we did there. Okay, no attacks. Now Thassa hits, he will be able to bounce once. And then we're going to Elspeth on it. This is the kind of match I'm talking about, baby. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Hey, everything's fine. Thinking, that's fine, buddy. That's fine too. Think away. Opponent, we do have a Kroxa and a Titan in hand. If they're two big boys, they're 6/6s. Drops Thassa. Hope I can cast one of them next turn. He's going to bounce a Doomy. I haven't seen... Yeah, I haven't seen any of his... Excuse me. Sound like a horse. Anyway. Any of his spark doubles. Usually you want to run a spark double in this kind of build. Order of Midnight. Ooh, I see this up here. Yikes. He returned that to his hand. Hopefully I can get 2 Kroxas. If we can draw 1 more Kroxa, we're looking slick. He better be careful, because all I gotta do is give this protection, man, and he loses. It's only at 11. I mean, we would obviously need it a little bit bigger. Well, and we have to protect. Okay, we have to protect from that and that. Yeah, we have some obstacles we got to work around. So, is he milling us to death? We got a 13-13. You should swing with that. And again, there's a spark double. Did he just mill himself? Almost. Opponent better be careful with all that. I think he was trying to get another one of these. He got Dream Eater, though. Ooh. Oh. Down to 6. Yikes. That's cool. I would have picked you, personally. We're at 12. Opponent is at 2. He has to win next turn. Another Dream Eater. Bouncing our queen. I know he ain't bouncing our goose, I can tell you that much. Didn't he just mill himself? Opponent's dead. Yeah. That was cool, though. That's what Gyruda does. Gyruda is known for just milling herself. So that's the entirety. What did you guys think? Was it what you thought it would be? You know, I'm sure there were times I maybe could have played a little, more effectively and whatnot, been more aggressive. Perhaps I was too hesitant in some of my actions, but for the most part, I did have fun with the deck. If only you could fix the mana, this deck would be amazing, but this is probably as close as you're going to get to being able to run this without throwing in some rocks, that, one color of anything. Well, what happens if he blows up your one color of anything, lands you tap are, the color of your choice. That's great. What if you lose that card? That's the problem with running those kind of cards. They may be great, but simple removal can just take them out, and then you're up craps creek without a paddle. Nowhere anyone wants to be. But there's the deck, really, really fun. Let me know your guys' thoughts, what you would do to change it, what would you include, if anything, I'm all ears. And yeah, let me know if you played with the deck. I do not recommend it for standard competitive play. Do not. It's not recommended for competitive standard play. If you get into Mythic and you want to mess around with it, that's one thing, okay? But trying to rank up with it, this is not the deck for you, okay? A lot of people in Mythic, you can just mess around with any deck. It doesn't matter. You're in Mythic. People are trying out new things all the time in Mythic because they get bored with the meta. The meta kind of changes a little bit in Mythic, but this is not a deck you would want to rank up with. All right, guys, please, by all means, leave a like. It does help out a lot. Leave a comment. I like hearing back from you. And skadoosh yourself. We'll see you in just a